Alright, PC and the TV here, coming at you with a new video. Not the one I promised. This is not about LeBron James and his junk. This is the same people, though, spouting the same bullshit on a different day. Let's see what Nose Job Queen has to say.
Donald Trump, for some reason, has been obsessed with the women's soccer team, which just won a bronze medal in the Olympics.
So, second loser. That's a big achievement.
I mean, that guy's obsessed with
You're pointing the wrong way, Anna.
dunking on the women's soccer team because he says that they're too woke. In his latest rant, he says, woke means you lose. Everything that is woke everything that goes woke goes bad. And our soccer team.
I like that. You know, that is a top-notch impersonation there, Anna.
Certainly has. There were, however, a few patriots standing. Unfortunately, they need more than that, respecting our country and national anthem.
It's such a classic Trump thing. He capitalizes patriots.
So if there's one thing that you must be, besides talented and qualified to go to the Olympics, the first thing that should be there is patriotism. You are going there to represent your country. You should love your national anthem, and you should stand for the flag. Patriotism, that's all the Olympics are about, is rooting for your country. I mean, you can root against your country, but why not just get the fuck out and go to the one that you're rooting for?
For no reason. And it got me confused. I was like, wait, were they playing the New England Patriots? And why would they do that? And but seriously, for like half a second, I was like...
Yeah, I'm skipping this shit. Not go forward 30, let's go forward 10.
Sleep is better. I invented sleep.
So, I didn't know that Trump lost the 2020 election because he's too woke.
Ooh! As my kids would say, sick bird.
Sick bird.
So if you want to use the term woke as in like privy to things that most people aren't, or that most people put a blind eye to, yeah, Trump was woke. Most conservatives have been woke. Some liberals have been woke. Not too many Democrats, though. Trump was the first one to come in supporting gays. He still got voted in by a massively Christian demographic. So that should say what you want about how homophobic Christians are. They wouldn't have voted him in. It would have been McCain versus Hillary.
Super sus. No, I love it. Like, I love how they've like, the right wing has latched onto that word. It's like...
Woke, okay, woke, is a term originating in the United States that originally referred to awareness of racial prejudice. So it started, 60s? Martin Luther King, the civil rights movement, that's, okay. Subsequently came to encompass the awareness of other issues of social inequality, which is fucking everything if you check the right boxes. So, yeah, we're going to use it against you. When you encompass everything and you want to protect everything, you're going to end up protecting nothing because you have to kowtow to every fuck in the universe.
A group of dorks who were like, ooh, the cool kids are using the word woke.
Okay.
And now they use it nonstop.
But they think they're so cool that they just realize there's a word called woke. It's hilarious.
Okay, so we use the word woke against you. And it's just because we just figured it out. But when you guys invented it, because it originated in the United States, and not many words originate from the U.S. that are, let's say, embedded in literature. We usually come up with like cowabunga and shit. I don't think we came up with cowabunga. I think that might be Japanese.
Okay, there's more from Trump. He says, if our soccer team, headed by a radical group of leftist maniacs. By the way, let's like stop for a second. Radical, the word radical.
If you stop bitching and complaining about problems and focused on the sport, yeah, you would probably have gotten the silver at least. You pink-headed fuck.
Always makes me chuckle to myself. Like, because I can't help but think of like someone in like late 60s, 1970s, like, radical, man. Like, I know that that's not what's intended, right?
These people
also,
are not
what are you
funny
talking
at
about?
all.
Like,
Radical! Right? No, wake up and, ironically, get a little woke and realize that actually a lot of
You're not using that word ironically. You're telling him to get woke. You're telling him to get the definition of woke that you ass-tards came up with.
people that are younger think that equality is a good thing. I know that seems radical to you, but
Oh my
they're
God.
not. They don't think it's radical. They don't think it's a woke thing just to say, "Oh yeah, everybody should be equal."
yeah.
Does that mean Thomas Jefferson was woke?
No one says everyone should be equal, okay? No one says that they shouldn't. Gays get married. If you're an adult and you want to cut off your dick and become a quote-unquote woman, which you're not, go ahead and do that. That's fine. It's completely okay. Just don't stuff it down my throat and don't expect me to call you a woman because you gashed your nuts.
He wrote it in the Constitution. They didn't practice it that
Thomas
well.
Jefferson, not a real patriot. He was too woke.
Yeah. So equality and justice for all. Don't like it. Too woke.
By the
That's
way-
why we lost.
These
That's
people
why we
are
lost the
hilarious.
Revolutionary War. We had terrible
I can't stop laughing. My sides are splitting.
generals. So it's a little awkward, but we didn't lose the Revolutionary War. Remember when he said Canada invaded us? Right, in War of 1812. It wasn't against Canada. It was against
It was against the French, right? Which are the people that control Canada.
England. Okay.
War of
Sorry,
1812.
that's a leftist maniac that he's speaking.
Okay, all right. By the way, the other thing is, like, he loves targeting Rapinoe, right? Except he's like, "Yeah, you're a loser because you're too woke." Except
She's a loser because she's too focused on what she looks like to the public. Oh, I am an asshole. It was the British. I need a map.
she scored 2 of the goals in the game that helped them clinch the bronze medal, right? So 2 out of 4 of those goals. So they won the U.S.
2 out of 4 of those goals, and they ended up what, 4-3? You dick. They barely made it. Don't try to make it like she was. Fuck you. She probably scored the first 2 goals at that. So the last 2 goals are the important ones.
Women's soccer team
The
won
last one
4-3,
is important.
clinching the bronze medal. He's like, but it's not good enough. They're like Jimmy Dore leftists. He's like a Jimmy Dore leftist, where it's like, progressive members of Congress will accomplish something. They'll be like, it's not good enough. We're gonna move the goalpost. You failed. While he's sitting in his like cushy studio at home with ill-fitted shirts.
That went somewhere.
It did. Yeah.
So, but you're right though.
Wait, so Britain was in Upper Canada. So it was Canada that attacked us? Fuck yourself, okay?
In the concept,
Chunk.
no one's ever pure
How
enough.
about
No one's
both of
ever
you?
good enough.
Right.
And that went to Trump. You remember in the convention speech back in 2016, he said, "I alone can protect you." Right. So that means like don't trust anybody else, only me.
Yeah.
Right. And so
No, he was saying he's the only one that's going to tell you the truth. Because there's people like you out there that will hide it.
that's the kind of ideology that permeates radical right wingers and radical people who think they're left wingers. But
Oh, he just socialismed you guys' asses. Leftists who think, or right wingers who think they're leftists. Are you kidding me, bro? That's not real socialism. It wasn't done right. It's not how you would have done it, so it's not real. Those Christians that bomb the what are those abortion clinics? They're Christian. They follow the same cadence. They may not get the same message as most Christians or the real message or what it's supposed to be like. You know, because if people could do that with everything, socialism would work, right? Everyone does everything they can, and everyone gets all that they need. But that's not how the world works. You have assholes in there. Those are your assholes, Chunk. Don't blame the right for those ones.
I love to point out whenever he attacks a women's soccer team that they are one of the greatest teams
Of all time.
of not in sports history.
Yeah.
They have won half of all World Cups that have ever been played.
His way to the top. Right?
No, Anna. I'm sorry, you're confusing LeBron James with Donald Trump.
Okay, they brought it back to LeBron James and his dick. Dude, look. They're athletes. Keep their noses in their lane, alright? They want to talk politics, they get bashed, that's it. You want to talk sports, you know, some Charles Barkley comes up and be like, he's a knucklehead. That's going to be on you because you are a knucklehead, you don't know anything about it. Shut up, stay in your lane. Soccer, pink-haired bitch, stick to soccer. LeBron James, stick to basketball and please do not act again. Alright, I'm done with this bit. Okay. You know, like, share, spread the shit out. Kids, don't watch. Have a nice day. Fuck off. You can watch this on your own. It's, I'll put it in the description or some shit.